Hello everyone and welcome to my channel OptionsTraderToday. So today in this video I'll explain you how the price of gold has moved in the month of April and how the price of gold can move in the month of May 2025. See, if you look at the chart of gold, what we have seen, gold now trading at a level of 39.170. I'm making video in the live market. As you can see now the price has moved above a level of 3340.8. Okay, what you are looking at this particular chart from at a period from March 24, the price has moved from 2000 level to a level of 3500. Okay, this is the rise we have seen in a very little period of time. Okay, and if you look at this particular trend, there is showing an upside, further upside is showing, so chances can be high that if the price started sustaining this particular level and if it started going again towards all-time high, that is around $3505, we can see there will be a rise, further rise in the price of gold. Okay, and if you look at this particular trend, probability of further upside will be there, but if the price started falling below this level, okay, a level of 3123, okay, this is a month-wise chart, so you have to decide as per that. Okay, then we can see the trend can move further low. Okay, because a swing can form at this level and chances of going further down will be there. Upside we can see, because what we can see for this particular month, 3 continuous candle has formed, okay, which was showing a pattern that if the 3 continuous candle forms in a green candle, we can see the 4th candle is probability on an upside candle. Okay, so this is what we have seen in this particular case. If you look at this trend also, but the candle should be making one higher and higher. Okay, this is what we can see in this particular case, and chances are high we can see a further upside. So it has made, and this at this particular level, what mostly depends on dollar index, Fed, PPI, CPI data. So okay, dollar index, PPI data, CPI data, Fed interest rate, all these factors are responsible for the gold movement. One of the factors, these are one of the factors. Okay, so if let's discuss how the dollar index is moving. So before I move ahead, if you have any doubts, you can mail me regarding that. If you want a consultation or if you have any query, you can mail me at stockmarkettradinglive@gmail.com, and one more mail ID in the description, or you can DM me in my Insta, the ID you can see here. Okay, and a Telegram link also given. If you look at the dollar index, see the dollar index has moved out after a long time, that is from March of 22. We have not seen this level, so chances are high it will move 5 at this level. We can see a bounce back can come, and once started falling below this level, chances of touching a level of 97.8 is there. Suppose if the price started falling 97.8, chances of going towards 96.9 will be there. And once the price started falling below that particular level, chance of touching 94.8 is there. Okay, and if the price falling below a level of 94.8, chance of touching 93.4 is there. And if that didn't sustain, a further downfall we can see towards $91.8. Okay, and if the price falling below that particular level, chances are high it will fall below a level of 90.4, and then a further fall we can see. Okay, we can see a bounce back. If it started sustaining this level, we can see it can bounce from this level, okay, or it bounce downside, but probability if it sustain this level, probability of touching a level of around 100.3 will be there. And if it started going above that level, we can see it will touch a level of $101.9, and once the price moving above that particular level, chances of going towards 103.092 will be there. And if the price going above that particular level, chance of sustaining above a level of 104.5 is there. If the price moving above that particular level, chance of touching a level of 104.9 is there, then to a level of 106, and if that sustain, a further upside we can see. Okay, when I'm saying that the dollar index started going upside, we see the price of gold comes down. If the dollar index started going down, we see the gold price goes up. Okay, silver goes up, because silver, these are the metals. Okay, so if the dollar index started going upside, we see the gold price, silver price, crude and natural gas comes down. If dollar index started going down, we see the gold, silver, crude and natural gas price goes up. Okay, coming back on the gold price, what continuous upside, there is a continuous upside we have seen, and the dollar index also moving down, and chances, so we can see there is a higher chances that we can see further upside. So probability is high, we can see it can move towards 3400, and from there a probability that it can touch a level of 3505. See, this is a month chart, so your target will be different, SL will be different, okay, and your risk will be different, because this is the month chart, so you have to decide your quantity as per that. Now best what you can do, you can trail your SL by around $20 to $30, so you can capture a big movement towards an upside. So if it's sustained, we can see the next resistance coming at a level of $35.05, and if the price started going above that level, probability is high it can go towards 3550 to a level of 3600. Okay, best you can do, you can trail your SL by 20 to 30, or if the volatility goes high, you can trail your SL by $40. Okay, because see, there is a movement of around even $70 to $100 also. We have seen a movement in a day, okay, in these 2-3 days. So you can see at least you can capture $40 to $50 movement, okay, and that will be a profit by trailing your SL. So you should not be losing your money, your profit. Okay, now if the price sustain above that level, we can see a further high towards 3600 also, and if that sustain, because see, probability of sustaining on a higher side we can see, and if that goes above that level, we can see a level of 3620 to a level of 3650 also, and then a probability of touching 3700 also. On the monthwise chart, you can see the price for in the starting of month is around 2958. okay, that is almost $500 movement we have seen that the price has made. Okay, so best is there that if the price sustain above a level of 3500, best you can do, you can trail your SL by $20 to $30 initially. When the profit goes up, you can trail your SL by 40 to 50. Okay, chances are high, we can see if it started forming a red candle, then we can see there will be a profit booking can come. Okay, but at a level of 3131, this the level we can see a bounce back can come, but if bounce back didn't come, we can see the next support coming at 2958. okay, so best if it started going above $35.05, trail your SL. So probability of going towards 3520 we can see, then to a level 3550, and then to a level of 3600, and once started sustaining 3600, best I can say you can trail your SL. So probability of touching 3650, then to a level of 3700 also. If it started sustaining above 3600, I'll make another video explaining you where it can go. Okay, and I'm making anyways day wise videos also, you can check in there. Okay, but suppose if the price didn't sustain, see, because market is uncertain, if somebody is saying the market will go up, see, if you look at this trend, there is a trend towards an upside as you can see, but at these levels profit booking has come. Okay, so and this is not a small movement. See, from 2389 to a level of 2372, that means around $100 movement is there. So if you can't wait for $100 movement till the time your quantity is less. Okay, if it is less, then it is okay, but otherwise at these levels you have to trail your SL, so you can capture a big movement towards an upside. But suppose if the price didn't sustain, the next support coming at a level of $3127. okay, and this level we can see a further downfall we can see towards a level of $2962. Suppose if the price started falling below $2962, further downfall we can see towards $2862. okay, these are the three supports, big supports I have told you can see at this level. Okay, a level of 3127, a level of around 2958. From these levels a bounce back can come, but if that didn't come, we can see a further fall, and if the price fall below that level, we can see a level of $2858. okay, and then it will go towards 2814, and then a further downfall will be there. Any doubt regarding this, you can mail me, or given the mail ID is also in the description. So hope you like the